Want to keep up with the latest Camodo gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell.
Alright, so this guy is getting sucked up by the tornado. What does that look like? Oh, that looks terrible. Oh boy. Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Tiny Town VR. And yes, folks, we are back once again, and we are ready to cause some more disasters. So today, you guys really wanted to see a tornado hit the town here, which, by the way, we do not have a name for the town. I'm going to give you guys one more episode to comment below with names for the town, and then we'll run a poll on the next Tiny Town episode, and we'll name the town. Heard some really good suggestions, but I'll let you guys decide there. Also, comment below with what disaster you want to see next here in Tiny Town. Alright, so just a real brief description of the last episode. We did a earthquake disaster, which kind of formed a huge sinkhole there. And a lot of people are like, well, that's just a sinkhole. I'm like, well, the earthquake caused the sinkhole. So you've got that there. People are running, they're panicking. Now, as far as the tornado, I have a bit of an idea here. I think that side of the map might be a little bit more on the normal side, and this is where all the disasters are happening. So say this town is an island, and it's just like tons of disasters. So I'm thinking maybe the tornado will either be here or maybe over there. I don't know, I need to really build out some land on this side because it looks a little bare. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place some ground here. We'll select where we're going to put the tornado. I'm thinking maybe this block. That way you have a really good view of it from the shoreline, and maybe it could be sucking up some stuff from the water, depending on how big the tornado is. But anyways, if you guys are enjoying Tiny Town on the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to get busy real quick and put some ground. We'll skip all that boring stuff, and we'll jump back in once we're ready to get going here. Alright, so I think I'm pretty happy with the area we have mapped out. We might not fill in all of this, but we need to start over here. So I think what I'm going to do right here, this is going to be probably normal, and then this is about where the tornado is going to be. And say from this block back that way is where it's actually going to be affecting. Oh, this is going to be cool. Alright, so we need to get to town. Let's go ahead and find some buildings here to build with. Alright, so we have some pretty big buildings. We eventually need to use like the, is that a courthouse or is that, it just says building. Kind of looks like a mayor's office. We need to start using some of these. So the tornado is definitely going to be going through the dense part of downtown. We'll probably add some medium style buildings here. Stuff like that. Okay, so we'll start placing some buildings here. Won't go too big on this road. I'll spread these out and we'll start adding some fine detail here. Alright, so yeah, there was something I meant to ask you guys. How much of the fine details do you like to see as far as the episodes? Do you like to see me placing all this small stuff, or do you prefer the kind of skip around method? We need to get some people here. Let's get this guy, pose him up, because it kind of helps me identify how I should do these episodes according to what you guys see. So I'm pretty sure everybody that's going to be kind of in this area, they're going to notice what's going on behind us here. And well, we're really close to that helicopter. So I should probably make a lot of people reacting, maybe a couple people moving. I don't think we've used this clown yet. So we need to use this bozo clown. Is it a clown? Yeah, it's a clown. First, I didn't know if it was a mine or not. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely going to be reacting to that. Alright, so we're through with this little section here. This is going to be the last normal section. So we're going to go ahead and divert this way. We need to fill this street up with cars. Okay, tornado. Now, question is, we're probably going to have to make a custom tornado here. I got an idea. Let's see, is that spear? Do we get colors? Is that a gray? I think it's got to be something like that. So if we were to make that a little bit bigger. Now, this is going to look a little bit weird. I've seen people make like nuke explosions, tornadoes, and stuff out of these little spheres. So, where's the tornado going to be exactly? Maybe it's going to be crossing the road right about here. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to start to build this thing. And we'll go ahead and kind of do the base of it here. So I would say it's going to be a fairly large tornado. Now this looks a little silly at first, but I can assure you, I think this is going to look pretty good. We'll change the shades up a little bit too. Now what I'm going to do, let's grab an extra one here, and let's turn off, let's make sure our snapping's off. There we go, turn that off. So I'm going to start placing them and kind of interlocking them here. So it's going to be, I don't know how to say this, it's going to be a ball tornado. That sounds really weird, but I think it's going to make sense here. We don't have to have, do we have a cone that I can use too? Oh, we do. I don't wonder if maybe expanding a cone and kind of using that as a base for it, would that work? That kind of looks good, but question is, can I blend these to... Oh, jeez. Oh, that went from, like, a little bit aggressive to really aggressive quick. What if I were to do that? And surround it with the balls. Maybe that would look better than just the ball tornado? I'm not really sure. Let me try to line these up real quick. Oh, that has got a very, very big scale. Just to give you guys an idea how big this tornado is. Alright, let's go down to about street level. Oh, buddy. Alright, so that I actually think is going to work. Do I have any other primitive shapes that I can use? I think we're going to do that. We're going to surround this still. We're going to use the balls for the dust effects, and we'll kind of line some of it up. I don't know how much I want to, like, does that look good? Like, say if I were to line some of that up. I think once you blend everything, you add some of the balls, you maybe do different colors, and then maybe once you add some objects and it could be crashing into a building, I think this is actually going to look really good. I'm stoked about this. Like, I'm really happy. Alright, so we got a little work in progress here. I want to stick a building in this thing. I want to see how that's going to look. I think we're going to use one of the big buildings. So let's go with, I had one in mind, this one. Alright, so let's grab this. Oh, that looks glorious. Let's turn on snapping again. Can I still place it? Oh, that was a little glitchy. Okay, I got an idea. Let me turn off snapping. This thing is basically going to be going through this building. There we go. So it's already kind of almost knocking it over. Like, that's got to be one powerful tornado if it plans on knocking over buildings. So I'm going to add some more details to the tornado. We'll start sticking some items in there. Cars, people. I really need to build up this block, though. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't realize there's actually some real buildings in here. You get the Space Needle, the One World Trade Center, Empire State Building, Eiffel Tower. Huh. How did I not notice those before? Alright, so we're working on downtown here. I've got an idea. This tornado, it developed right in this area, so we can actually have like a path of destruction here. I think that would work out pretty good. So, like, how do you make some of these look like they're demolished besides them falling down? Maybe something like that. We need a bunch of debris. We'll still have smoke or dust and debris kind of flowing through here. And basically, it's going to have everything leveled from here to that path right there. So I need to add some semi-affected buildings there, and in its current path. That looks so cool. I kind of wish you can change the color of the sky, though, and make it dark. That would really set this off. Alright, so giving you guys a little bit of feel for the chaos that I've been creating, I'm just now getting around to sticking cars down. As you can see, the buildings, this is a strong tornado. Like, normally, I'm pretty sure skyscrapers would mostly just kind of blow the windows out and hollow them out a little bit. I mean, it would take a really, really powerful tornado to actually knock them down, but here in Tiny Town, that's what's going to happen. So, you've got the tornado ripping through. It's kind of going through here. I'm actually going to leave this pretty bare. Like, it's cleaned this area out. So, as you can see, it's made a path through here. It's tossing vehicles, debris, stuff that would have been on the streets. It tossed this car into the side of a building, which it also hit the building, knocked it down quite a bit. So, I still need to add quite a bit of stuff here. Debris. Let's go ahead and let's see what a person looks like. This is so wrong. I mean, it's not wrong, but, you know, it's just a thing here. This is what we do in Tiny Town. So, let's grab a guy here. Let's just make him... I wish you could change their facial expressions. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so this guy is getting sucked up by the tornado. What does that look like? Oh, that looks terrible. Oh boy. I'm gonna have fun with this one. Alright, so I think we're ready for a little bit of a scene here. We actually had a bus that was trying to escape the path of the tornado. And yeah, they didn't make it. So, Han, can I stick people? A lot of people suggested that I do this. Does this look right? People sticking outside? He seems a little big for that, doesn't he? Maybe the bus needs to be slightly bigger. Let's go. There we go. So we'll have that getting sucked up. There's a guy like hanging halfway out. Oh yeah, they're trying to get out of the bus, but unfortunately, I don't think they made it in time to get out. Let's grab some more people here. That looks a little bit... Oh, it's a press. You know, we need to have some of these guys, news guys. Alright, so he got a little close to the story here. And he's getting sucked out of the bus. There we go. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to have some more people in the street here. I don't think we've used any of these, the schoolgirls. Oh boy, they are all having a bad day here today in Tiny Town. Alright, we're gonna place down, let's get a couple police officers down here. Get this guy. They see the tornado coming, they blocked off the street, but there is really not much they can do about it right now. Oh, that looks pretty epic from their perspective. Wow, that is impressive. Alright, so we've got our officers down here. We need some more buildings in the path, and I need some buildings behind. I think we're getting there. Now, one thing, I've got to add it every episode. We need a name for her, because she is the completely oblivious grandma. Alright, so, Miss Completely Oblivious Grandma, she's going to be actually trying to get herself a drink in the drink machine. Because that makes sense. Yeah, she doesn't know what's happening beside her, because she's completely oblivious grandma. Alright, so we're on the other side of the road here. We need some more big buildings. This is pretty much going to be your downtown. A couple more blocks, and then we'll do some specialty buildings, like maybe like an Empire State Building or something. And then we'll kind of taper off to, I always use SimCity terms for it, but maybe like lighter commercial. Let's get that back. Okay, that's lined up there. Alright, so I've got some buildings to place here. You know, we had to make it look like it's going to be hitting one of these buildings. There was a... Where was it? This. What's this sky tower like? Oh, that is cool looking. Oh, you know what? This could be like a little park area. It's a sky tower, so it's an observation point for the city. So maybe it's going to be on the corner over here. You know, I'm pretty sure if the tornado is that intense, this thing's going to be feeling some of the suction. So... it's going to be collapsing over into the tornado. Something like that. So it's getting pulled apart. Oh, that looks terrible, but awesome at the same time. Alright, let me get some more buildings. Alright, so we're going to give you guys another perspective of what's going on here. Oh, yeah, I need to build like a little park through there. But I've got some of the buildings that are impending, like the doom is impending as this thing travels through. You know, if it keeps on its current path, it might actually impact the little crater zone there, the sinkhole caused by the earthquake. So there is just all sorts of chaos going on here. People flying, cars into buildings, buildings falling, explosions. Just kind of give you guys a little trip up here just to see all the stuff in the tornado. The towers, of course, are falling into it. You've got tons of debris. It was ripping up the park that was right here. That's where all the lampposts have come from. Some of the tables. They come around to here. Of course, it showed you guys the bus area. The two buildings colliding. It's ripping off stuff from buildings down here. People are flying up in it. I think this looks pretty good. I think we're almost there. As soon as I can turn the camera here. Alright, so we're going to make this really spicy because why not? Of course, this is some sort of disaster city. It would be really convenient if a private jet was flying at the time, which, by the way, that is massive. Is that to scale of the people in the buildings? Hold on, let's grab a person. That might need to be scaled down a bit. It looks a little on the large side. Hold on, let's move that down. Let's grab a person real quick. Let's see, what do they look like compared to the jet? I'm going to try to keep everything somewhat scaled together. Alright, no, definitely that thing needs to be bigger. Yeah, because there's the person. He wouldn't even fit through the door there. Alright, you know what? I'm chucking you at the tornado. Bye. Oh. He poofed away there. Alright, let's go ahead. let's move that. I know a lot of people want to see some sort of plane crash, which we'll do that once we build a actual airport, but I just want to have one that was conveniently going by as the tornado traveled through. Turn off snapping. This thing is getting, there we go, sucked into the tornado. That was a bad time to be in that jet. So I'm thinking, where would the airport be? Say, where was this thing intending on going? Would it be on that side? But no, it has to be on the disaster island part, so maybe over there. I don't know. Regardless, we got a plane getting sucked up here. What does that look like from down here? Oh, that is so cool. I think I like this better than the earthquake. Alright, so we are about at the path where this thing kind of started, and I'm putting putting this building on fire real quick because a car has seemingly been thrown into it. So I like these little flame parts. That looks pretty good. Okay, so the tornado formed about right here. It started to form over the water, picked up a couple boats, actually chunked them up here, started to clear out some buildings, and then it started to really intensify. And that's where all of this comes into play here. I'm actually pretty satisfied there. I'm probably not going to do that little park here today, or I'll do that off camera. But I think we're almost done here. Almost done. I need to add some more little details and I'll be satisfied. A couple things I need to do. We got some empty streets here. I need some more cars up and down. We need some people that are kind of left over here that are just shocked at what they just saw. So say like, let's grab a person here. What do we got? I need to find somebody I haven't really used yet. Actually, maybe the medics are arriving on the scene and they're trying to rescue here. And this person's just gonna be shocked at what they just saw, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you down here. There we go. Turn on snapping for people. There we go. Oh yeah. I mean, the scaling's actually quite remarkable. So this is... it's about as big as we can go here, so... oh yeah. That looks pretty ridiculous. I actually like the way that tornado came out. I probably would have covered it completely in those little ball things, but I think that would look a little weird, to be honest with you. Let me know what you guys think of that tornado. I could always go back and edit it a little bit. Alright, so I've added some cars, some more debris through here. I want to put a guy up here. I think I saw a little camera. He's going to be taking the picture of a lifetime. Maybe he strapped himself down to this building somehow, because I'm pretty sure he would be pretty close to being sucked up in this. Let's go find him a little camera or something. Actually, I think it's over here. There we go. Actually, which side is which? I think it's this side. There we go. I'll get a little further down. Alright, so he's taking a picture of a lifetime right now. Like, that is ridiculous. He looks a little big, doesn't he? I think he needs to be scaled down. I think I accidentally scaled him up a little bit. There we go. Alright, yeah, he's taking that picture. Oh boy, the amount of chaos here. I think we are about done here. As you can see, there's just a ton of debris set up. People are wandering around, trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Absolute chaos. So I think off camera, I'm going to detail that part because that's kind of a little bit boring. It's not really going to be destroyed. There'll probably be some people running through. But we need something to go on right here because the tornado is going to miss this area. So we've got that going down. We'll continue out this way, that way. Then eventually we will do something with the other side of that bridge. Now what that is, I'm not quite sure yet. That's going to be up to you guys because this series is all about you guys and the choices and the things that you want to see. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Tiny Town. Thank you guys for all the love and support on this series. Hope you guys have a great day and enjoy this little scene here.